Guten Tag, Guten Tag. Dankeschön to my guy company for bringing me out to just, give a little pep talk here. It's over. Forfeit. The gods are against you. Pamecano out, Musiala out, your key player, all these injuries. Oh, it's all done. I want you to forget where the final is held. That is irrelevant. Just forget where the final is held. What does it say on your badge? Bayern Munich. What is Bayern Munich? It's a club with an ideology and a set of values and standards. So there are people who don't even support Bayern Munich like myself. I know what Bayern stands for. I know what Bayern attains, and I know that if you put on that jersey, there's something of excellence. Because if you guys decide to say that the football gods are against us, we're going to quit, it's everything's against us based on all of the injuries, you are disrespecting Philip Lahm, aka Pat Simpson, the greatest right back of all time. It's not going to be easy. And I'll be real with you. Musiala is a huge loss because that is one of your most gifted and important players. But this is the thing. I told you guys, see, whenever I do these talks, there's the physical, but what I'm really here for is the psychological here. Because you could walk, it's like you are at a crossroads right now. You could go one of two ways. One way is, man, if only we had Musiala and everything. Oh my gosh, man, this is just such bad luck, man. Especially in a time where we could have played the final at home. That's one way. The other way is, this is going to make us stronger. We'll now respond that because we feel this is an injustice of, look at what happened with Alphonso Davies, a game that didn't need to be played. Musiala being injured just before this game. We are actually going to be even stronger as a team. And we're actually going to be even much more powerful as a team. And we are going to show the fans that, this is Bayern Munich. And that when we have injuries, we get even stronger. When we have setbacks, we grow even much more powerful. Are you going to respond? Simple question. Are you going to fold or are you going to respond? Are you going to be Scheiße or are you going to be wunderbar? Choose. Scheiße or wunderbar. Make your choice. Make your freaking choice. Kim, it's very key. I believe you're going to be partnered with Dyer right now. And I think what they always say about the defenders, it's you really want that your defensive partner. So you're going to have to form that great partnership with them because you're going up against a team that they're Italian, so they are not going to aggressively attack you, but they're looking to get something. They're looking to be a Denzel. I'm living here with something. So you have to be very wary of they will try to get at least a goal. They will try to at least get a goal. So you have to be fully aware of the runs that Lautaro Martinez makes. You have to be fully aware of the kind of pockets that Thuram finds himself in. You're going to have to be fully aware of the wing backs and what they do, whether it's Damian on one side, Damian on one side, DeMarco on one side, or Dumfries, who you just know what this guy can do, because it's a very unwieldy formation that you're going to be going up against. Müller. So we all know what's happening here with Müller. It's his last season. He's going to be leaving, and he's been one of Bayern's great players. And let's talk about Thomas Müller. Was it 12 minutes? I can't remember how it was. I don't know. I think it might have been 12 minutes. Thereabouts. Or it might have been less. It was probably either 12 minutes or maybe it was 9 minutes away from scoring the winning goal to win your club the Champions League on home soil. And then dislocation tax Drogba happened. Motivation. If you're Müller, you're like, I gotta right that wrong. Because like let's talk stories. You look at how that happened. This is his last season. After this is done, and the final just happens to be the Alliance. If you're a script writer, there's a storyline there. There is a storyline there for Müller. And I think Müller will know that this is it. I have to use all my intelligence, all my know-how, all my experience, all my reading of the game, all my football IQ to try to help my club go all the way. And I think that in this game, Müller is going to be important in the positions that he picks up, in the way that he combines with the other players, and the way that he just finds that space. What do they call him? He's one of the best space interpreters out there. And this ain't futsal. This is full 11v11, where space interpretation is vital, which is what has made Thomas Müller such a key player during his time. And for Müller, you have to forget how old you are. You have to forget how many years you have, and you have to somehow go into your guts and your well and just bring out that old school Thomas Müller. That old school guy that just knows how to deliver and knows how to freaking execute. Olise. People have said that you are arguably been the best signing this summer. These are the games. These are the games. This is a home tie. There is no Musiala. Gnabry is still fat. Leroy Sane is still a moron. You're going to have to be key. You're going to have to be key in how you utilize the ball, move the ball, and are able just to attack. Able just to attack. So, Olise, you're going to just have to ball out. Drive towards your man. Dribble towards your man. Attack. Don't just go for the cross. Take risks. Carpe diem. Because Olise, I'm telling you right now, you need to have an amazing game. You need to have an outstanding game to say what's up. Okay. Harry, I want to know, where is your mind at? I just want to know. So is your mind at, I just need to get a trophy. So the FB Pokal can happen. Let me just get this Bundesliga. Okay, you still fine. Let me just get this Bundesliga. Cool. But Ken, let me remind you, legacy. Legacy isn't Bundesliga. It isn't Premier League. It isn't La Liga. It isn't Serie. Legacy is World Cup. In your case, Euros, Champions League. You were not brought here to win the Bundesliga or the DFB Pokal. You were brought here to win the Champions League. Before 2020, Lewandowski was just known as a glorified stats padder. Yeah, but no, you're a glorified stats padder. He won the Champions League. He now entered into that Cannibal and Benzema discussion. So, say again, where is your mind at? Because you are this team's superstar player. You're this team's marquee player. You are the striker of this team. Where is your mind at? Just being real. Where's your mind at? So, my thing here is, you have to show that you're that dude. You have to show that you're that dude. Because players of your ilk, these are the freaking games. No one cares about the stats padding. No one gives a damn about you breaking down bomb-ass Shearer record. No one cares how many goals you scored. Are you a stat padder or are you a star? A superstar? Because there are stat padders and there are superstars. If you're a stat padder, fine. But I have no time for a stat padder. And Bayern Munich going up against this Inter Milan team, an extremely well-coached team, there's no time for a stat padder. We only have time for a superstar who can come. What's the word? What's the word? Clutch. Can you come clutch? Ciao, ciao bene, buongiorno, buongiorno, buongiorno. Again, thank Mr. Simone Inzaghi who invited me here to give you guys this talk. You know the favorites. Slight. But you're the favorites. Now, I need you to be very aware here. Be careful. Be careful. When I say this, Upamecano out, Musiala out, a lot of injuries. Advantage you. You have to be aware that they know where this final is. And you cannot ignore that being an extremely powerful motivational factor for them. Huge motivational factor for them. So be very aware that you're going to have to approach this game as if they didn't have those injuries. So don't think for one second that they'll now be weakened and this will now be an easier game based on those absences, because from what I hope, they're going to respond in kind. And they're at the crib. And that crowd is going to be behind them. You're a very strong team. And I have belief that you guys can do a little something. Because I think you're strong favorites to try and go all the way here. Summer love. You have to be big. They're playing at home. They want to get a reaction. The crowd will be behind them. You're going to have to come big and make some key saves. I rate you. I think that you're actually one of the best and more underrated goalkeepers out there. And yes, we remember what happened against Switzerland and everything. Yes, we remember. So, coming out, handling, concentration, and you may have to make a huge, big save against potentially a Kane or an Olise. So your concentration and your key and your tesh as a keeper is going to have to be huge. Bastoni. With that Cherby and so forth, but for Bastoni, again, this is going to be a defensive game. You're not here to attack. You're not here to aggressively get goals. You are here to try to restrict them from getting goals and take something back to the San Siro. And as I believe the best and most talented defender, you're going to have to really lead that line alongside with Acerbi. And that one battle for Kane is going to be key. Because there could be a potential where that cross comes through and it's going to be between you and Kane. So you're reading of the game, understanding of the game, judging the height of the ball, reading those passes is going to be very key. It could be a cross, it could be a through ball. So your positioning is going to be key because you're going up against one of the most lethal strikers in Europe. So you're going to have to be fully aware and be actually defensive best. You're going to have to evoke your inner Nesta, inner Maldini, inner Cannavaro, inner Costa Corta and be tops. Because Bayern, they're going to come at you. So you're going to have to really remind guys why defending is an art. Amen. Çalhanoğlu. Huge. And I think I'm looking at Çalhanoğlu, I'm looking at you, Barella as well. Transition game. Because I think this game could be end-to-end. And if this game is end-to-end and pretty open, how you guys receive the ball and how you distribute it. How you distribute it is going to be very important. So your distribution, your decision-making, and winning that midfield battle is going to be key. Now, I believe, you are the superior midfield. So all because you're the superior midfield on paper, doesn't mean that's how it's going to be. There's one thing being better on paper. There's another thing now being better in execution. Because I've seen many scenarios where, that's the better midfield, and that better midfield gets outfought and outthought and outthogged out. You can't let that happen. Wingbacks, DeMarco having a superb season. superb season. And this is going to be a huge game for you because that ball, you're going to be, that overlapping ball is going to be on. The overlapping ball is going to be on. So for the DeMarco, is the decision making. Is it the cutback? Is it the cross? Is it the high cross? Is it the front post? Is it back post? The decision you make when you're in that crossing position could be the difference between a great goal scoring chance or a down break. So the mark is going to be key. Again, for Dumfries is there, but I think one of Inter Milan's most powerful secret weapons is DeMarco. And the position he takes up and him receiving the ball into space on the overlap and how he executes that as pass. Because all the Inter, this guy, you got weapons up in that piece. Marcus, I knew your daddy. I grew up watching your daddy. So I'm not going to disrespect you and call you little lady. I'm going to call you Marcus. You're doing better. You're doing better right now. Your decision making is going to be very clear. So that's the decision making. When to dribble, when to release the ball, and being aware. Football happens very fast. And because football happens very fast, decision making is very key because a momentary lapse is dispossessed. A momentary lapse, that's through ball, it's now gone. So we have to know that, okay, I need to drive with the ball. I need to hold the ball up. I need to be composed, be aware. DeMarco is on. Damian is on. Lautaro is there. No one is on. Hold up, bring guys into the game. What? Fine. Nothing is on. Keep possession, hold possession. Let's recycle. It's very important that you remain composed and make the right footballing call in those key areas. Lautaro. That was a painful miss. Because, let's be real, you know that you should have won that Champions League. We all know. We all saw it. Yes, Lukaku did his thing, so did you. So, again, for Lautaro, it's almost as if it's a slight unfinished business because you know that you guys were the better team. You guys had the opportunities. Simone Inzaghi put you in a tactical position to win that Champions League, and you simply did not get the job done. And you should have gone, I believe you should have gone all the way to the final again last season, but it didn't happen. So, I feel that for Lautaro, you need to show up here. What is it? Good Lautaro, bad Lautaro. This needs to be good Lautaro. Good Lautaro needs to show up and just say, I'm that guy. Because, bro, if you're on your game and you're not a bozo, I think you end this tie at the Allianz Arena. That seems crazy. If we see good Lautaro, not the guy that tried to hijack Messi's World Cup dream, but the good Lautaro, you can end this tie at the Allianz. You just need to grab that brain, unlock your skull, and shove that brain in there. Because Lautaro, I'll keep it real with you. You can't play a football match without a brain. That's even beyond the door.